What's up, guys? Willie Contraband here, and welcome to Beyond Duality.
Beyond duality, three eyes in a circle. Willie contraband, no soul, controversial. Facts on facts, but my name's not Urkel. Hit 'em where it hurts till their heart turns purple. They say they got your back.
Alright, how y'all doing, my Aries? I hope you guys are doing very good. This is your monthly reading for March. But real quick, guys, you already know the deal. This is a generalized reading. If you would like a personalized reading for your eyes only, go to williecontraband.com/guidance and I'll hook you guys up there, right? Also, if you would like to make a contribution to Willie Contraband, my PayPal link's below in the description box. If you're feeling generous, I would very much appreciate it. But anyways, let's jump right into the reading. Let's see what's in store for you guys for the month of March. First card, overall energy. Alright, we got Ace of Swords, Ace of Air, the mentality. This is new journeys arising within your mentality. This is you building a new perspective in your life. This is you looking at things differently and approaching things in a new manner. So Ace of Swords is definitely saying there's some new things to look at in your life. And especially to look at things in a new, different way. Aries usually are fixated upon the way they respond and react to things and the way they think about things. Usually, if you think something's this way, you're always going to think it's that way. But now, March is calling for, a new way of thinking, a new way of, approaching things, a new way of responding and reacting to things. So let's get a little bit more details. Let's see what the foundation card has. All right. So I'm not making this up, guys. I don't choose the cards choose me, and this is what's popping out. Second card is Knave of Swords. We just started off with the Ace of Swords, right? Foundation is Knave of Swords. I don't make this up. I just said it. So if you see right here, what's he doing? He's stepping on ahead. You see that, right? That old mentality, Knave of Swords. Knave also is a word for naive, as in to not know yet. But you're about to know. So you might not know what this new mentality that's going to arise is, but you have to make sure that you leave the old, patterns, the old thoughts, the old ways of thinking behind. You have to step on that old perspective. You have to step on the old things to allow the new things to arise. You have to give it space, So definitely Knave of Swords is saying that new mentality is ahead. So far, Ace of Swords and Knave of Swords. There's definitely a new mentality that's coming on, but Knave of Swords is like, you might not know what the new mentality is, but you sure do know the old one. And if it's no longer serving you, step on it. But anyways, next card we got is Recent Past. And I always say recent passes, it could be 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, and 3 months. We are in the middle of eclipse season right now, so it might resonate up to 6 months. However it resonates with you, however it resonates with you, only you know. But let's see what we got. Alright, we got 4 of Wands, 4 of that fire, that desire, that passion, that action, that ambition. So 4 of Wands in the recent past position talks about there's recently been points in it. Excuse me, I almost burped real quick. But there's recently been points in your life that have brought you to this aspect, a new perspective, that it's like, you have to approach things differently. 4 of Wands is about inauguration, and it's an inviting energy. It's also about celebration as well. So, certain things in your life, have probably brought you to a realization that it's like, I have to change, and not even in a bad way. It's maybe not a lot of bad things happen that you're like, oh, I want to change. Maybe so many things have been going your way, or so many good things have been happening that you're like, I want more of this. How can I have more of this? And in order to have something different in your life and for change to happen, you have to change, So in order for something different to arise, you have to, attack and approach things in a different way. So what I feel like is like, I feel like things have been going good for you guys in a way, but that stuff that's been going good has allowed you to see that you don't want, you know, certain old things in your life anymore. So you have to have this new mentality. You know, you think maybe you don't even have to have this new mentality. Maybe you already have it, and maybe you just have to work on it in reality. Maybe you know, something has brought it to attention that it's like, you know, I want more of this stuff, whatever it may be. Therefore, how can I get that? And maybe now you're studying or looking into things that are going to allow you to go to a higher level, right? And talking about higher level, next card we got is messages from your higher self, right? And you know, we all relate and understand things in different ways. So you know, I say messages from your higher self, but it could be messages from the universe, or messages from God, or messages from Jehovah, or messages from Allah, or Buddha, or Muhammad, or Joshua, or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your source is, but let's see what the message is coming through. All right, so higher self, higher messages. It's saying 8 of Wands, 8 of fire, that desire, that action, that passion. So 8 of Wands is definitely talking about working on your skills, working on your craft, whatever it is that makes you feel good. Focus on that. So if you see here in the background, you know, see if I get that clear for you guys. Anyways, there we go. No. Yeah, there we go. If you see in the background, it looks like there's a couple that's arguing, and that signifies your environment that's maybe trying to distract you. You know, like it looks like the lady screaming at the guy, and he's like, what the fuck, what? And you know, she's not worried about none of that. Now, she's focused on what she's doing. You know, some people get distracted, but you're over here trying to build. So 8 of Wands is definitely saying stay focused. Whatever this new mentality is that is arising, and these new things that you want to do, whatever it may be, the way it's going to work, it's that if you just focus on that, don't focus on the old stuff or the things that are behind you, don't focus on the distractions around you, but more than anything, focus on what's in front of you. Focus on your strong aspects on your life. You know, focus on your skills, on your craft, on your talents, or your hobbies, whatever it may be that makes you feel good. Because four of Wands in the past is saying that, you know, there have been certain things that have been entering your life that making you feel good. Therefore, you want more of that, and that's what's allowing you to, you know, have a change of perspective, have a change of mentality, because you want new things in your life. Therefore, your higher self is telling you, providing the message of, don't be distracted by nothing. If this is what you really want, if you want this new thing in your life, then just focus on that. Focus on the things that make you feel good. That's going to make you a stronger person, you know, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, you know. So definitely higher self is saying work on your craft, work on whatever your strong aspects are in your life, and don't focus on your weak points or your flaws, or don't focus on the people around you that are not adding value into your life, you know. So that's that. Next card we got is steps to take in the near future, and let's see what's popping out for you guys. All right, so we just got straight wands and swords. This is 3 of swords. 3 of wands. We got 2 swords and 3 wands so far, and that's a lot of air and fire energy, which is a good thing for you guys. So there's a lot of good energy surrounding right now. So we got 3 of wands, which talks about, you know, understanding, understanding, and overstanding. It talks about leadership and exploring, and, you know, heading the pack, and, you know, starting a new journey as well. If you see, he's on top of like a cliff, and, you know, he's there. He put his wand down. He put his foot down. He's like, I am here. This is the new place that you're at, and you're leading the pack, as in you're ahead of the game. If you see back here in the background, there's a lot of people, you know, following his footsteps and trying to do what he did, because you're already on to the next. You're on to this new mentality, you know. Therefore, steps to take to the near future is go with your understanding, go with your understanding and overstanding, the things that you know are right, you know. The things that, even though you got the Knave of Swords, which is like, you know, naive and you don't know yet because you're entering this new aspect in your life, go with the things that you do know, you know, that are helpful to you, and understand those parts of you and understand those aspects in your life, so you can overstand and oversee many things, which will make things easier in your life, you know. So definitely steps to take to the near future is make sure you stay the leader that you are. Stay ahead of the pack, and explore this new realm, explore this new mentality that you have, and, you know, make sure that you become one with it, as in, you know, when you focus on your craft, you focus on your skills, you focus on whatever talent or job you have at task, you know, that's going to allow you to become stronger and have more understanding and overstanding of whatever aspects you're, you know, encountering in your life right now. So far we just got swords and wands, which is fire and air, which is a good mix. Let's see what we got next. It's the next card is the environment card, and this talks about your environment, because you are a product of your environment. You are your surroundings, as they say, you know. So let's see what we got. I'm not making this up, guys. I'm not making this up. We got 4 of swords. Now we got 3 cards that are swords and 3 cards that are wands. Not making this up. But your environment card says 4 of swords, which is saying your environment is going to back off, which is great. This is about withdrawal, and this is about alone time as well. See if we get this a little clear. There we go. So you see, it's like, this is you right here, you know, focusing. We were talking about you focusing. You got a new mentality arising, so you have to focus on you, no distractions. Whatever's behind you is behind you. Whatever's not around you, don't give it no mind, especially if it's not good for you, if it's not beneficial to you. So 4 swords is definitely talking about, you know, withdrawal and, you know, being inner within yourself, you know, focusing on your things. You know, he's here kind of meditating or whatever. And there's people here that are showing you your environment. Like, people are going to give you the space that is needed. So more than anything, I don't think the problem of distraction would be coming from outside sources of them coming towards you. I think if anything, you have to make sure within yourself, because you guys are very, you know, social sign and very extroverted, to the point that it's like it might be you guys that start distracting yourself by socializing too much or talking to other people or whatever it may be, or, you know, sticking your nose in other people's business or whatever it is. But what 4 swords are showing is that, you know, your environment is not going to be the one coming to distract you. You know, I feel like this month in March, you know, people in your life are going to give you that room and space that is needed for you to, you know, go to this higher level, to obtain this new mentality to its full potential, you know. So that's good stuff right there. Next card we got is the position of intentions and goals, or fears and doubts. Depending on what card comes out, it could either go both ways, or it could be a mixture of both. Let's see what's going on. Yo, I swear I'm not making this up. I don't pick these cards. This is why I do this. I just shuffle the cards, and whatever pops out, that's what I put on the table. And once again, we got more swords. I'm not making this up. This is so crazy. So intentions and goals, there's not a lot of fears and doubts in the Queen of Swords at all. But intentions and goals for March is, if you see right there, she has her hand like straight out, like boom, like whatever this new mentality is, because I told you the swords is mental energy, it's air energy as well. So whatever this new mentality is, if you leave the old behind, your intention and goal is to be very understanding and demanding and commanding of your new mentality. You're going to take this mentality and go full force with it, you know. Play no games. You're going to sit on your throne and watch magic happen, you know. By the end of March, you're not going to be the Knave of Swords no more. You're not going to be the Naive of Swords no more. You're going to be the Queen of Swords. You're going to be the royalty. You're going to master this shit real quick, because that's how Aries is. Aries, everything's boom, boom, boom. There ain't no games with Aries. There's no procrastinating. There's no delay with Aries. Aries is boom, 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 right? So Queen of Swords is definitely saying intentions and goals for March is you're going to master this new mentality real quick. You're going to be very demanding and commanding of yourself to make sure that you know, rise to this new level and you feel that potential that is capable of yourself, you know? So Queen of Swords is going to make sure you get this shit done for sure. But that's if, you know, you make sure to really embrace, you know, this new mentality, these new things that are coming upon you, you know, and especially if you focus on whatever it is you have to focus on your strong points in life, you know, work on that and don't let anything distract you, as in don't distract yourself, because environment card already showed me other people not really going to be distracting you, so it might be yourself that you got to worry about. But anyways, we got the final card, and this is possible outcome, keyword possible, because this is a generalized reading. But let's see what we got. Alright, they were all swords and wands for the last part, but this is a very, very great card. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Coins, 10 of Earth. So fire always needs the earth so it could be grounded. You know, say when people like, oh, let's make a bonfire or whatever, they need to find a piece of dirt or some shit, you know, some space. Then they gotta get some rocks, make that outline. Then they gotta get some sticks and all that. So earth is a major part of fire, which is helps it to be stable and grounded. That's why Taurus comes after Aries, because that energy allows Aries to be grounded and stable. So with this is saying possible outcome in March, this new mentality is going to bring abundance upon you. It's going to bring stability upon you. It's going to allow you to feel at a higher completed level. So this is 10 of Pentacles. 10 is just like 1, because 0 is a placeholder. 0 is not even a real number. It's just what ciphers it back around. It goes from 9 back to 1 with a 0. You feel me? So 10 is just a higher level of 1, which is, again, like I said, the Ace of Swords was the beginning. So in the beginning of the reading, we got the 1 by itself. At the end of the reading, we got the 10. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to say that you're graduating to a higher level. By the end of March, you're going to look at this world so differently. But you're going to be in a very abundant position, as in your mind is going to be full with gold. That's why this is the gold mine. But you about to fill your mind up with gold, with a lot of good knowledge and new perspectives and aspects that are going to allow you to really flourish in life. So March is looking very promising, as in, you're going on this new journey mentally that's going to allow you to really, take demand and command of your life and allow good things to come into your life. You take that space away from your environment, allow yourself to withdraw and work on yourself this month. At the end of the month is going to be very, very, how can I say, what's the word I want to use? Let's just say it's going to be very full of love, as in people acknowledging you, as in people showing you respect, love as in people giving you good energy, love as in people providing different things to you, love as in, feeling completed and satisfied. I feel like a lot of people at the end of March, if you go through with the things you have to do, like this reading says, like they're gonna come to you and be like, wow, like, you look like you really got your hand on things, and you look like, you're really starting to come full within yourself, like full circle within your life. You're starting to seem like you're very, in a way completed. People are going to be like, wow, even like they're going to be like, you look like you changed a lot. It looks like you're doing very well. You look like you're doing great, So then the March is saying, especially in the third dimensional realm, people are really going to acknowledge you and show you love and compliment you and, make you and show you that whatever time you spent on yourself, working on yourself, withdrawing from people and working on your strong points and your aspects and really embracing this new mentality, is going to pay off, as in it could bring extra type of currencies into your life, as in, paper money, or, it could bring different types of energy. It could provide you with more time. It could give you more attention as well, So definitely it looks like March has a plan for you to go to a higher level, to have a higher vision, a higher mentality. So I'm excited for you guys. A lot of swords and wands right up to the last card. I don't make this shit up. But anyways, that's my food for thought for you guys. If you would like to feed me back for my food for thought, drop down some feedback in the comment section. I would appreciate that. Even if you disagree with me, let me know. But yeah, real quick guys, I am expanding on my channel. I will be banging out a lot of videos this year. I will be providing you with much content on astrology, financial aspects, spiritual aspects, and anything else you guys want. If you want to know any certain topics, just let me know. But I also will be expanding to other social media platforms. So make sure, if this is your first time you're watching, subscribe to my channel and just stay on the lookout for my new platforms that are coming about. So it's something to look forward to. I'm really trying to push out the best type of information I can to you guys. So, I'm just spreading the wealth, spreading the knowledge, the wisdom. But anyways, guys, this was your food for thought. Feed me back, and I'll see you guys in April, all right? Much peace. Much love.
They got you thinking that I'm dying, quoting all my songs, telling you that I'm lying. Throwing know the truth, cause the truth will always find you. No matter where you go, is always right there behind you. See the shiny lights is only really there to blind you. Crazy how the stars in the sky could define you. Crazy how the stars in the sky could define you. I'm going on my mind, off a tab in the mountain.